Alright guys, today we're going to talk about the old American Clipper Class C Dodge motorhome. I've been working on it on and off over the last couple weeks. I haven't taken any video because I've been doing a lot of work inside the cab. It's really hard to video any of that and underneath it. But today I'm going to do the, I need to work on, I got to change these upper marker lights. I need to get this decal off. I have new decals at home for it. Need to go through these front marker lights. Only that one's working. None of the other ones are. Headlights work. Let's see, yesterday I made these running boards that I found, cut them down, made the brackets, so that makes it easier to get in and out of this thing. Yes, it already has a step there, but it's high enough off the ground and it's so narrow, and with the wheel well, it makes it awkward to get in and out of. So that's just a nice little extra help, especially when you're getting old. Not that old yet, but you know, I'm feeling it. All the work I've been doing is in here because the rear bolt was broke off in the head back here for the exhaust manifold. So I had a really bad exhaust leak. So I got that all taken care of. New gaskets and everything done on that side. New valve cover gasket. This side did the same thing. Unfortunately, this middle port that's got the double exhaust ports on it on the 440, or these big blocks anyways, it was a little crustier than I would have liked to have seen, and during the cleanup process of the old gasket, I believe a chunk of it kind of fell off the casting of the exhaust manifold, and the new gasket wasn't able to make up that difference, so I have a slight exhaust tick coming from this side now. So that's gonna have to come back out and go to a machine shop and have it machined, which I was kind of thinking that when I was looking at it. I probably should have just went and did it, and that way it would have been done, but oh well. Trying to get this done because I got a baby shower camping trip next weekend, and it is Friday, the Friday before, so I've got a few things to get done. I had to put new belts on it. It's got new belts, alternator, power steering, water pump, all that's been done. Greased everything yesterday. It is now currently raining because we're in Oregon. Anyways, got the propane valve changed out, greased the U-joints and the drive line. So I had these front wheels off. I fixed some dents on the hubcaps. On the other side had bigger ones in it. That one had a couple little ones. Need to fix this marker light still. Another thing I'm going to work on today is this bumper. I'm going to take it off. I'm going to beat this out over here. I'm going to kind of hammer that flat and do some relief cuts in here because it's been stretched and then it tore and now it's overlapping. So I need to cut this out. That way I can make it fit flush again and weld it all up. Yes, that's going to ruin the chrome, but the chrome's already ruined, so not that big of a deal. I got my new tail lights put on with license plate lights yesterday. These both do tail lights, brake lights, and reverse lights. The originals were like these big long things, had 3 different light sockets in them. They were these. And it had a stop tail turn, stop tail, or a stop turn, and then the reverse. So, but as you can see, they're really warped and melted looking, because they are, and the lenses were all broke and I couldn't find the lenses. So I need to fix these side marker lights. This one actually started working, so I just need to put a lens on it. Luckily it's the newer style that I have lenses for. The other one's an older style that I don't know where I would find a lens for it. But these marker lights don't look too bad, but they're the old style, and I have all brand new ones that match the front ones, so they're just gonna get changed. This wheel is ugly looking because the wheel simulator is off of it, and as you can see why, it is broken. So I gotta find one of those. I think it just a few too many times of the lug nuts being tightened up with it not centered, and it just it stress cracked it, and it just continued all the way around. So hopefully I can find an identical one used. I got my center cap and my valve stem extensions still, so those can go over. If not, hopefully I can find a complete one. I might be looking at buying all new ones. Again, got the running board on over here. Oh yeah, we did new mirrors. I got the bigger flat mirror because it had a smaller flat mirror like this size up top, and then the convex mirrors, or the blind spot mirrors, were all broken. So got some of those. They still make them. They're Velvac, VELVAC brand. Same brand that like the USPS and the FedEx trucks use. I don't know what's going on with my camera here. It's having a hard time focusing with the rain and the bad light. So anyways, we'll I'm gonna get out of the rain. We'll go ahead and get to work here when the rain stops. If it stops, I'll get this bumper off and work on that. I'll try to video some of that. But as it's turning out, I don't know how much I'm gonna get done today. It's not a good day for filming. But I can try. I can try my best. So that looks so much better with those new lights. Right here, in this recessed part of the body, is where the American Clipper decal goes. So I got to get the new one installed on that. But like I said, I got about a week. We haven't done anything on the inside yet. Still got to clean everything in there. I've tested some stuff. The air conditioner works. The furnace works. I couldn't get the fridge to work on propane. It might just be because it's been sitting for so long. I also had it plugged in overnight, and I don't know if the fridge got cold or not. So I might have a bad refrigerator, and I know the hot water heater doesn't work because the thermostat thing with the knobs on it, because it's an old school one, you light the pilot light on. It's all seized up. So I've sprayed it with a bunch of lubricant and penetrant oil, and I've tapped on it with a screwdriver, try not to break it, and it doesn't want to unseize. So I think it's done. We'll have to either get a new valve mechanism to put in that water heater, or just replace the whole thing. Not that big of a deal. But we're going camping at the end of, it's going to be the end of June, so it's not going to be that cold. It might get a little warm. We will have water and power, so we'll be able to have the air conditioner if it gets too hot in the evening. Other than that, I don't think we're going to get cold. The bathroom in this needs to be taken apart and redone. The shower, the ceiling's really bad, and then the let's see if we can get it in this angle right here. See that little black line? That's actually the fiberglass panel is popped out from under the trim, because unfortunately there's enough rot in the back of this thing in this corner here that I think the body has kind of sagged and twisted a little bit, but I don't think it's unrepairable. It seems to be sturdy. I mean, I drove this thing like 45 minutes home and it didn't get any worse, but that's right where the shower is at. So luckily the floor seems solid around the shower and the toilet and everything, so the toilet and stuff's good to go. We'll use the showers at the campground anyways, probably all the time, just because it's easier. But it would be nice to have that all fixed up. So someday I'll try to do a video, because that's a really small room. I'll try to do video of that when I do that, and I'll probably just do an update video of the inside once we get it cleaned up. We gotta redo some stuff on the face of the cabinets. We're gonna do different flooring. It's got some really goofy outside carpet in it that doesn't look good, and we'll go through and fix whatever needs fixed. Unfortunately, this thing's borderline needing to be completely disassembled and redone, but we're gonna patch it up best we can without taking it completely apart, and hopefully get many more years out of it. I do have a Class A motorhome to redo someday, and that's what I prefer to be using, but hopefully this guy will get many more years out of it. And yeah, it is really starting to rain, so I'll try to video the bumper here, working on that if the weather lets up. If not, this might be it for me today. So anyways, all right guys, I had to wait Had this like monsoon rainstorm, so I didn't want to work on this outside. Went and worked on some stuff at my grandparents' house for them, but finally got back to this. I'll go ahead and do an update here. Let me turn the camera around. Alright, as you can see, we got a working corner marker light there. We now have this one down here. It's no longer missing. Or I think there was one there, it was just broke. Got the bumpers pulled back out and kind of straightened it. It's still bent there a little bit. I couldn't really straighten it. Got this straightened out, got it welded together really good. We got our brand new tail light, brake light, turn signals with reverse lights on both of those. And some LED license plate lights. I'm not a real big fan of those, but I got a little bit of a gap here and here where the old holes were for those big long rectangular ones, but I'm gonna seal these up because you can see there's still some screw holes here. So got those done. We got this one down here now, and then also I just got done putting these on. We got our high mount clearance lights, got all 7 of them brand new up there. We'll come back around the front here. So we got the ones on the grill working. Actually took those out, sandblasted the insides of them because they were really rusty. It's funny because that one wasn't as bad and it didn't work at all, and this one was really rusty and it was working, but whatever. We got that one working there. Kind of hard to see, the sun's reflecting in it a little bit, but yeah, sandblasted those, did some spray paint chrome, and then we got our high mount 7 up here. And as you'll notice, I don't have 2 covers because, I'll come over here and grab them. Unfortunately, 2 of them got broken at some point in shipping. So, we gotta, they're not very thick. So, I'm gonna super glue these tonight and then very carefully put them on. These are the old ones off the back. They weren't too bad as far as sun fade. There's some stress cracking in them and stuff. Also have some of the lenses from the old taillights in there. I'm gonna go ahead and get those posted up on the American Clipper group on Facebook. See if anybody needs them. I'll probably just give them to them for shipping, if they pay shipping, and I'll just ship them out to them. So I've got about I've got about 3 more days because today's Sunday. We're going Friday out to the campground where my buddy's doing their baby shower. So that leaves me with 3 days, or us, 3 days to get the inside clean. I got a couple more things I'm going to finish up tonight. I'll probably try to take a quick little video of the inside after we get it cleaned up. Not really going to be able to tell difference. Some of the stuff that's damaged or whatever in there is not going to get fixed right now, but yeah, I'm gonna fix a couple. There's a couple more little things in here I want to fix before I call it a night, that just bother me. Quick fixes, really. But yeah, so that'll leave us for sure. We need to for sure have this thing ready to put all the stuff in by Thursday, because then that'll give us all day to get everything out of the old caveman pickup camper that we have. Get all that stuff out, get it put in here, figure out where we're gonna put it, organize it, and all that stuff, to be ready to go Friday afternoon. And Friday we'll get up and get our stuff packed and get some food figured out and get everything loaded up, get the trailer hooked up, because I got a couple electric scooters, and then firewood we're going to take. He's going to have a bunch of stuff there already, but I got a bunch of it too, so figure might as well, just take extra, be prepared, whatever. So yeah, American Clipper is about to go on its first camping trip with us. So it's not perfect, still needs some work, but way better. So we'll go ahead and do one more shot here, and I already turned the lights off, but yeah. Oh, my decals. I'm gonna do that at home. I gotta get that one off still. Actually, I might not do that one yet, just because I'm kind of running out of time. But I got the new decals at home. Kind of forgot about those, so I got the new one that's gonna go here. So I'll probably grab the buffer real quick and just hit that area just to make sure it's really good and clean. Get rid of some of this staining. This still needs a little bit of cleaning. I might try to hit it with the pressure washer again real quick once I get it home. I'm not sure if I'm probably gonna take it home tomorrow, but of course, you know, we still got this we got to deal with. It like wants to go back, but I can kind of see it's kind of buckled in here. So it was hit down here at one point. So I don't know if when it was hit, if that kind of compromised this, and then it just over the last several years, or maybe even longer than that. I don't know how long it's been like this, but it definitely has not helped the inside. We got lots of rot issues in the bathroom, which is right here. So we'll get to that later. I'll make videos of that when we do it too. So anyways, I'll add to this here in a little bit. It'll be a second for you guys, but probably be a couple days for me. And I'll do a quick little wrap-up video of the inside. We got it all ready to go and all the stuff in it before we load in our groceries and our bedding and clothes and hit the road. But yep, here we go. All right, this is the third part of this video about the American Clipper. Put some fog lights on there. Looks nice. They're not wired yet. I'll get to that later. But yeah, anyways, got it back at the house. Just got done cleaning it. Got all the camping stuff in it. Hit it with the pressure washer again, just to knock off the stuck on dirt on the tires. Got my one of my new decals on, and I just got done. It's a little windy, so hopefully you can still hear me, but doing a little bit of testing. I don't have propane in the tank because, like I said, I had to change that valve. I haven't made it down to get propane in it yet, but the refrigerator is right there, that vent. I've been trying to get it to work, and it hasn't been wanting to work on electricity, or it hasn't worked at all when I've had it turned on. And then it of course decided to start kicking the breaker. So we got that unplugged from power, and then I got propane going right now. Got it lit, so I'm gonna see if it still cools. If it still cools off the propane, then I know that the fluid in it and stuff's good, so it'll be worth buying the heat rod for it. But we'll go ahead and go inside and do a walkthrough with it all cleaned up. It's not fully detailed out yet or anything. There's still some things that need a little bit of cosmetic treatment, but I'll point those out and we'll talk about it. Alright, phone was a little glitchy there. Here we go. I got some new red, white, and blue strappy style chairs. Got the American Clipper floor mat all cleaned up. Still got this nasty old carpet in here, but vacuumed it and cleaned it best I could. Same thing, clean the cushions as best I can. These things are, you know, it's original upholstery, so unfortunately it has begun to rot. Got my American flag. Oh, I didn't point that out. I did put a mount up on the front, so we got a nice flag mount. Got some storage van seats. That's my fancy windshield wrap. So it goes on the outside to cover the windows. That way I don't have to use these curtains, which this one's actually come off some of the little thingies. So that'll be nice. You know, still need carpet up there. There's some damage here on this wall, which is from like this seat hitting it, like people sliding the seat back. And then of course there, you know, I can see there's some water damage. It's, you know, it's really common for rust or water and rust and rot to happen where it meets the van body. unfortunately. I really want to fix that, but I probably won't. We got our American Eagle wind chimes. Everything's about America in this thing. Cracked window. We still got to do, I got to address this ceiling. We should put a new ceiling panel in. While I have that off, I'll check the framework for the vent and everything. There's the original bed upholstery coming apart. Got to do something with that. This is going to be the motorhome Squishmallow. That's the one my girlfriend decided needed to live in here, but anyways, kind of goes with the theme of all the browns. This window opens fine. That knob's not broke. Got a part of the knob on that one. It does open, kinda, and get it open, but cabinet faces, like, they look good in the video, but you can see there's wood missing off here because it had this on it originally, and as you can see, it's coming off, and somebody ripped that off before we got it. Got the counter all scrubbed up. We cleaned up all the drawers. Put my stuff away here. Got a camper drill, which looks like it just got done charging. Just a little, Chinesium, 1-speed, whatever. It's handy. It was free. I got to order a light bulb for the hood. It's a 12 volt. Oh, my decals came from cannedhamdecals.com. I actually reached out to her, and she custom redid the artwork and custom made them for us. I have the top cushion down here because, as you can see, this is where the chairs and the pop-up cover, and then stuff for our e-scooter hot rods, chargers, just storing everything up there. And then if somebody wants to sleep down here, they get extra padding. So we got a new battery, new coach battery. Apparently this LED light, I guess that one's like no good or something. I thought it worked the other day. Well, anyways, I have a new coach battery. And all my 12 volts not working. So that's awesome. We might have another I might have another problem already. That's weird. All that was working fine earlier. I guess I'm gonna have to look into that because we're supposed to leave tomorrow to go camping. So I did put a new battery in it and it was working, but we got carpet issues. This is where the really fun part is. The ceiling's pretty bad in here. We didn't even deal with trying to clean that because it's just gonna be a mess. I got to take the shower out and fix some of the structure back here. See, I've pointed out on the side there where it's peeled off. This is the troublesome refrigerator, and let's see. Well, feels like it's starting to cool a little bit. It's only been going for a few minutes, so. Anyways, we got all our stuff in here. And, this is saying the battery's full. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe I have a bad fuse down there. I was in there. I had to put a new breaker in because the old one right here, the fridge kicked it and then it broke it. So I'll have to look at these. These are my 12 volt fuses for the interior lights and whatnot. But so yeah, that's the inside of the Star Cruiser, or not Star Cruiser. This is the American Clipper. Hence all the red, white, and blue stuff. The Star Cruiser's the big ugly one over there on the other side of the box van. Can't see it right now. But I had those that canned ham decals. They made new Prowler decals for me for that custom color match to the original. So eventually I'll get to stripping this old one off the front, get the new one on there. And like I said, I put a mount up here for a flagpole, and I stuck this little command hook on here for the wind chimes to hang off of. But yeah, might make some more videos doing the repair work on the inside of this. Might not, I don't know. We'll see. Never know. anyways, camera ran out of recording time. I had to empty some stuff off my phone. I'm running out of space. I need to get some of this stuff stored on a hard drive or something, but that'll do it for the American Clipper stuff for now. Like I said, might make some more videos later doing the bathroom stuff, and other than that, don't really plan on doing much with it other than using it. So probably won't do any videos out camping, because that's just, you know, just camping. So that'll do it for now. Thanks for watching. Maybe next time I'll be doing something with the Dodge truck.